And then I says to him, I says, it's funny.
You said?
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for this lovely Saturday night. You guys still won't be seeing this till Monday, right, Johnny? Monday.
It's Monday.
We've got a whole bunch of fun stuff to talk about, but first,
It's Monday.
I'm the big love, Luke Williams. Along my side here,
You're the big log, Luke
I am.
Williams?
I'm the big
I
log.
heard it too. Okay.
First off, yeah.
Big log, Luke Williams.
Special K next to me, the professional. Big Bad John, Sweet Tea. We're all in the house.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Baby G. Baby G in the house. The big Bruno on the floor. He hangs out a lot. He's kind of fun. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We've got a bunch of fun stuff to talk about today. Nothing really super long and winded, and we've got another Dog's Final Thought segment where we're going to ream somebody else because it went over so good last week. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Video viewership was up. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys sticking around, loving the new scenery, loving the new stuff that Johnny's been putting together on here, having a whole bunch of fun. So, beyond that, how's everybody doing?
Tired.
Can I do the Dora thing where I go, and you guys?
Bruno says
Good.
Bruno says no.
Bruno didn't like that shit at all. Go ahead and hit us with our top story, Johnny. The top story today, we've got a couple of memorums. Eric Dane, known as Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy, as well as several other roles. Burlesque comes to mind. Bad Boys for Life. Private Practice, but Grey's Anatomy most of all. Eric Dane passes away at the age of 53 due to ALS symptoms. After he passed away, he had recorded a message to his fans and stuff to play at the event of his death. Netflix has actually released that video called Famous Last Words.
We'll have to check that out.
That is him speaking to the camera. You know, if you're seeing this, then evidently it's a whole series that this documentarian has decided to do. I guess it's a new trend to where he goes around and he does that with different actors and stuff. So when they do pass, they get that video of them while they were still healthy, explaining what happened,
able to give their fans one final goodbye.
My mama would have loved that. She's huge Grey's Anatomy fan. I used to tell her they cancel it all the time, just get a rise out of her.
Oh my gosh! And
I'd have to give up though, because she get real mad.
She'd look at me and go, "Look it up. Look it up now.
Look it up now." Or she go Alexa or whatever, and do it that way. But Eric Dane, rest in peace. ALS, 53 years young. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Has still had 2 productions. Latest season of Euphoria, he filmed before passing away, and he was in some other show that was in post-production as well. Moving right along, iconic and beloved actor Robert Duvall dies at the age of 95. Robert Duvall in many classic movies throughout our time. Of course, the head Duvall of them all. See what I did there?
I loved him in 60 Seconds.
Secondhand Lions.
Oh, Secondhand Lion, 60 Seconds.
Was so good. Gone 60 Seconds. He was good in everything he was in. And I think we have a third one, do we not, Johnny? Dr. Gladys West, the mathematician who made the GPS possible, has passed away in 95 as well.
Wow.
Of course, Dr. Gladys West, famous mathematician, like it says, without her, GPS would just be a thought.
That's amazing.
If it was even a thought.
Also, a lot of people didn't know it was a woman of color.
Right.
A lot of people don't, they
awesome.
don't really know until you see stuff like this. Yeah, Gladys, they actually built a movie on her, that had to do with, what was it called? It was her and a bunch of other African-American women back then that were doing math and stuff to get it to fly. I can't remember the name of the movie. Yeah. Shane Gillis has a joke that says his dad called the movie Medea Goes to the Moon or something like that, which I thought was really funny. I cannot think of the name of it, but really good movie. She was inspirational in the characters there. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. And finally here we have Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away. The good Rev was the right-hand man of Dr. Martin Luther King, was there for the assassination, either on this side or the other side, depending on where you get your news and propaganda from. Reverend Jesse Jackson passes away, a pillar in the African-American community and equal rights. I mean, we'll go into this with the next one. Joe Biden was touched. He said, "I'm devastated at the loss of Jesse Jackson. My condolences to Tito, Jermaine, and his sister Latoya."
That's fake, right?
It's a Michael Jackson joke.
I know, but...
Yes, it's fake. Or, I don't know, it might be. There might be true. We are talking about Biden here. I mean, he did sniff a child. Anyway, hit us with the next one.
You never know.
Roxanne Perez reveals that she underwent surgery to remove a mass that was on her back. Fightful wishes her a speedy recovery. Thank you to Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful for the image. Roxanne Perez going under the knife to have a mass removed. Also this week, Bianca Belair finally had the finger surgery. It looks good. They did a great, phenomenal job.
It took her to go through 5 doctors to figure out
how to fix it. Yeah,
I read that.
What I heard is it's kind of like what happened to Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon compacted his ring finger to where his skin went over the ring when he compacted it. It's a thing that happens. It's a freak accident, but it happens more times than not. I believe that's kind of what happened to her. She fucked it up in a ring at Mania a couple years ago. Last time we seen her actually wrestle. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. Speedy recovery to Roxanne Perez. WWE did tryouts this year. For the tryouts, some attendees were recruited without any kind of wrestling experience.
Ooh.
Here's the deal. I also heard that the judges that have left are not Bully Ray. Bully Ray and Booker T stayed. It's The Undertaker and Michelle McCool that left and are being replaced by KO and Natalia.
I don't know how I feel about Undertaker leaving.
Well, he's been the undisputed champion. They got to get somebody in there to win the title. He's won both seasons.
Well, that's not his fault.
But the reason...
Isn't he also busy with AAA, though?
Probably.
Yes, yeah. Well, he writes AAA.
That's probably why.
But they're hiring people with no experience, so we have people for the LFG show. To where they can run the boot camp shows and stuff. Show you how we go. It's really not hard to pick up professional wrestling if you really want to. It's not a hard job to pick up. Anyone who's watched it on TV knows the basics of what it takes to...
Lots of stamina.
Lots of cardio. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Speaking of the tryouts, Marie Malenko, daughter of Man of 1,000 Holds, Dean Malenko, takes part in the recent WWE tryout.
Heck yeah.
Here's the deal. Dean Malenko, son of the great Boris Malenko, or the Great Malenko, as known in ICP fans. He's also the guy that a couple years in the 70s did that video where they come out and they told the camera how he changed his voice and he changed into a Russian character and taught how they cut themselves and stuff. It was called Plan B.
He broke kayfabe.
Where they all broke kayfabe. Him, Randy Orton's daddy. You remember the tape I'm talking about? We watched it on WrestleSpective. Thing they called it Plan B. It was their way of holding the network up for money. But Boris, notorious for being a brutal man. Of course, Dean Malenko was known as the Man of 1,001 Holds. And he can hurt you with every single one of them. Gonna be great to see a new Malenko in the wrestling business, especially
a female
in the women's locker. Yes, gonna be great.
It'll be interesting to see her style, her take on it.
She's good enough in the indies right now, and she's young enough that she can be molded the right way. Get her into the Performance Center and throw that money at her because she's going to be worth it. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right, we have Dave Meltzer with the Wrestling Observer.
Giant fuck.
Put out the year's Wrestling Observer newsletters awards.
Oh boy.
All AEW biased. Everyone knew they were going to be, except for the worst commentator, to whom he claimed was Booker T.
What?
Booker T on NXT Vic Joseph, the other commentator, was like, and with me as always, 2-time Hall of Famer and recent award winner Booker T.
Oh, wow.
To which Booker T looked in the camera and was like, yeah, that's kind of funny coming from somebody that the last time I seen him, they cowered in front of me. Evidently went on to tell a story that the last time he had said something about Booker T cornered him at a Comic-Con and was like, you run a loud mouth behind that keyboard, why don't you try saying that to my face?
Yeah.
And he cowered on him and backed away. So Booker
Be a
T's
pussy.
like, Booker's had a great laugh at the whole expense, but Booker T is far from the worst announcer. As a matter of fact, went from the worst to one of the most entertaining in the last 2 years.
Have you watched Glow?
If you ask me.
Especially with Trick, he really.
Have you watched Glow?
Yeah. Dave McClain, greatest wrestling announcer that
Wow.
ever lived.
Wow.
Yeah,
Or
wow. Yeah, wow.
Sorry.
Glow,
Yeah.
Well, he was Glow, too.
Yeah,
he did
he
Glow
was
as
on
well.
Glow.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Go ahead and hit us with the next one, though. I
But-
thought that was kind of a funny story.
Most people think of the TV show now.
Yeah, they do.
It was Glow first.
Speaking
so
of
that's where
awards-
my mind went.
I'll let the picture stand for itself, but Logan Paul sets another Guinness World Record for selling that damn Pokemon card that keeps
Hey,
showing
that's
up.
fucking awesome, man.
$16.9 million.
Lucky.
And here's the thing, I can't be that kind of a collector because anytime I get a toy or something, I want to open it out of the
I got
package and play with it.
50 cents.
I would ruin that card within seconds. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd never touch it with my hands.
I was gonna say we'd put it.
I
up
would look
somewhere.
at it from a distance, and then I would sell it for $36.7 million and go in the Guinness Book
It would
myself.
go in a little picture frame and be all idolized.
Put
and-
you in a fucking picture frame.
Okay.
Hit us with the
I
next
am
one,
rather
Big
cute.
Bad John. But that was a Guinness Book of World Record. We hear the
Bobblehead.
McDonoughs or the JDs
No.
are going to happen next year. They're going to get bobblehead trophies.
That's cool. as fuck.
That is not. No, that is legitimately a picture. That is not a drawing. That is how big that man's head actually
It is
is.
not.
I like that picture. Though.
You know who took this?
your face.
His name's Billy Squire. You know who Billy Squire
Oh
is?
God.
You know who Billy
Why
Squire
are you bringing
is?
Billy into this?
Billy Squire is the photographer.
The
For-
crack.
No, he's the photographer for the San Diego Police Department. He's the one that took Dom Dom's mugshots. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. Yeah, you're welcome. Speaking of useless things that no one needs, Ronda Rousey
White
coming
flag.
out of retirement
White flag.
to fight yet another woman, Carano, for Netflix in, what does that say, May 16th? For Netflix in a, not an exhibition, but a super fight. I hope Rousey gets her ass whipped. That's coming from me and the rest of the wrestling fans around
You
the world.
best be ready, honey. You've been out of not just wrestling, but
2 kids.
everything.
Two
for,
kids.
Yeah.
And the reason she left the UFC in the first place is because Nunes knocked her the fuck out in seconds
Yeah.
the last time they
So
fought
then
each
she
other.
went to wrestling.
And now
and
she's
gave up on
wrestling
that.
another has-been. This should be a good
Or she's
payday.
doing MMA.
Thanks, Jake Paul, motherfucker. You're the only reason this shit happens now. I did hear, however, Tyson was going to fight Mayweather. I did hear that. And if that's the case, that might be pretty good because Mayweather won't play around. Mayweather put Tyson down if he has the opportunity. You know, he don't have Jake Paul money to buy his way out of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, Ronda Rousey gets her ass kicked May 16th, Netflix. Hit us with the next one, please.
TBD.
All right, little fun information on the Elimination Chamber.
Oh,
The
heck
first
yeah.
ever Elimination Chamber was a match was November 17th, 2002. Javon Evans' date of birth, April 29th, 2004.
That's
That
crazy.
he will be the first person to ever step inside the Elimination Chamber who is younger than the chamber itself.
That's
He's
awesome.
the first of many that are
Yeah.
to come.
Oh yeah.
Also,
But still, what an honor to be able to
think
It's
about who
historical.
he's
Yeah,
in. Think
yeah.
about who he's in there with right now.
Lots of
Orton.
greats.
Cody,
like
It's a great lineup.
Orton, Cody.
rather soon to be legends in their own right, if that makes sense.
Maybe Jay Uso coming up soon. Numerous people. Gonna be interesting to see if he holds his own in there.
Mm-hmm.
He bouncing.
The women's elimination chamber added Julia's manager. Kiana James
yeah.
defeated Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair in her triple threat match
Oh.
to enter to the Elimination Chamber. So they must have plans to put a rocket strap on her and shoot her to the moon.
I
They don't
heard a
really care
rumor.
for her.
I heard a rumor that Io got injured in that match due to
Io
a botch.
Sky was injured in a botch, is why she didn't wrestle. Rhea Ripley ended up filling in for her last night on SmackDown. Nia Jax hurting Io Sky. Surprise, surprise. Io Sky's supposed to take place in the triple threat match on Monday night. For the last spot in the Elimination Chamber, we will see if she is able to. I would love to see Io Sky in because we have Rhea in, and if we have Rhea in, we should have Io in. She's one of the only bankable championship material you have. But Javon Evans, first superstar younger than the Chamber. What? What'd you say?
I'd have both of them, man.
Yeah, at the same time. I got it. I nailed it. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right. Plans for a WWE original documentary, The Heartbreak Kid, the Shawn Michaels story, is apparently in the production right now. It will go not only through his early years and his addiction and all that, but we'll go through his transition into backstage stuff and being the leader of NXT.
Heck yeah.
Should be a good watch. I'm going to guess you'll probably see it either on ESPN or Peacock. Programming note for the fans of this show for wrestling, Sci-Fi Channel will have Smackdown for the next week.
Ooh.
Due to the Olympics.
Heck yeah.
Also,
they can make that permanent.
NXT finally announced its first pay-per-view in months. Will take place on the Peacock for Vengeance Day at the end of March, I believe. But NXT pay-per-views will continue to be streamed on the Peacock.
Heck yeah.
So that and Saturday night's main event will stay for NBC. Pretty cool idea. Cool to have NXT still having pay-per-views.
A little bit of wrestling here, a little bit of wrestling there.
Yeah, a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
AAA, of course, their pay-per-view staying on YouTube for free, which is kind of nice too. MLW the same way. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. What we got next here, my man? All right. Cody Rhodes welcomed Rey Mysterio on the What Do You Want to Talk About podcast, presented by Wheatley Vodka, where Cody pulled out the old dashing Cody Rhodes mask. Also, in his interview with Rey Mysterio, they touched on a lot of different subjects. They touched on how cool it is to see for Rey to see Dom becoming the man that he is.
Right.
They had to kayfabe it a little bit, but he's pretty sincere on it.
Right.
Talked about how much Rey meant to Dusty, how much if it wasn't for Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes' first singles match on a pay-per-view in his entire career was against Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. And Rey was the one that was like, let me have him, and I'll do something special with him. So, Cody Rhodes getting emotional as he does every episode. They get drunk. They're vodka drunk on there. But tells a good story about his dad had snapshotted a picture of Cody and Rey talking backstage that day after their match that he just wanted to keep for himself. Never showed Cody. Didn't see it till after he had passed. Where he had taken a picture of Rey Mysterio and Cody talking to each other and laughing backstage at that WrestleMania that he just kept for himself.
That's awesome.
So that's super cool. He said he used to come home when he was in WCW and be like, there's this kid, Rey Mysterio, that's going to revolutionize the business, baby. You know, he's got the true talent, baby, and all that. And it really sold a bag of goods. Rey Mysterio, still active. We're going to see. I hear the rumor is Gunther.
I mean,
I'd hate to see that, but again, it might be a pretty good match. One never know.
Here's the deal. If any little guy could even remotely put up any form of chance against somebody like him.
Yeah.
Ray.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag then and now. All right. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Also, before we do that, while we're on talking about the Mysterios, I also heard a rumor, I don't know yet if it's accurate or not, but I also heard a rumor that Ray's daughter is actively pursuing a career towards being
in the interview segment that I watched, he talked about that. said that she wanted to see what the ring was like, and he told her to graduate first. Said, you graduate first, you show me that diploma, and I'll do it. And he said she'd been on him for the past six months. She had graduated, and every day it was, when are you going to take me into the ring? When are you going to take me to the show? When are you going to let me bump? When are you going to let me hit the ring? When are you going to do this, that?
I did.
He said, and I hoped that she would just grow out of it. And then it wasn't going to happen. He said, but I did. I took her in the ring, and I body slammed her, and everything. And she just kept popping back up. I was like, that's fun. Let's do it again. And shit, she's of age.
She's got it in her blood.
They've used her before on WWE back in the Thunderdome days. But she's evidently picking it up pretty quick, so watch out.
Good.
May have another Mysterio. So
we have it's really cool because in the past we've seen a lot of male generational superstars.
Yeah.
Orton's, the family, Rhodes, whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of men who have had some form of family. We've had, like, Charlotte, stuff like that, Natty.
Right.
But we've not had a whole lot of women who are like, yeah, my daddy is this person. Well, my grandpa's... we don't have very many of those. And
There's that Blanchard lady.
But it's still roughly new territory.
The Von Erich lady, though, doesn't wrestle anymore. Lacey.
It is
you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of that. Yeah, I agree. Well, that's because most of the time, men wrestlers who have daughters try to steer them away from professional wrestling at all costs.
True.
Because they know what kind of an animal they were, so they know what kind of an animal they're getting themselves into.
Yeah. But things are different nowadays.
True.
This is El Grande Americano, original, on during commercial break of Monday Night Raw, he's staring at Kathy Kelly's chest. It's an ode to The Simpsons. Kathy Kelly goes, Mr. Great American, my eyes are up here, to which he cuts her off and goes, I can make my own decisions. And then stared there for a second and then did one of the look up, okay, I see you now, cut my promo. But I love I can make my own decisions. I thought was funny.
So dramatic.
I can't wait to see Chad Gable when he comes back. I can't wait to see these two hook it up. El Grande Americano, #1 Spanish announcer. Hit us with the next one, please.
Yeah, totally love to see them in the ring together.
I've seen it before.
No, you haven't.
Sure I have.
No, you haven't.
WWE and Dude Wipes have partnered together. Dirty Dom's shirt he tried to hide a couple weeks ago.
I love the accidental spoiler.
Here's the deal. They have officially a partnership for the year. Real American Beer is no longer a sponsor for WWE Raw due to the Hulk Hogan fallout and everything. But Dude Wipes gonna make a killing off WWE products.
I wonder how many people did actually notice it though, because let's be honest.
Well,
not all wrestling fans are exactly the most observant.
With the lawsuit that's taking place right now, is why they kind of made it a little. They had to make it public. But
I'm wondering how many people
actually noticed. Yeah, probably not many.
How many saw it and they were like, "Oh yeah,
I grew up in a day of sports where the only sport that had that kind of sponsorship and shit around the ring was boxing.
Yep.
It's the only thing that was allowed. WWE for the longest time, Vince McMahon believed that the apron was sacred, and it shouldn't have anything on it. WCW used to have the pay-per-view logos and shit on the inside of theirs. And then Vince started selling, and then now it looks like the movie Idiocracy. If anybody's seen that movie, everything has a sponsor.
Even the tables.
Tables are sponsored by Slim Jim. Corner pads are sponsored by Walmart and Target.
It'd be funny if they had sponsorships on their light bulbs.
Cody Rhodes is sponsored by Wheatley Vodka. I mean, legitimately. Randy Orton sponsored by Fireball. There's numerous being sponsored. Dude Wipes for Dom Mysterio.
Which, by the way, is
the dirty one, which makes total sense. Dirty Dom using Dude Wipes makes perfect sense. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. Congratulations to Dude Wipes, so that's super cool. Another condition out there, Congratulations are in store for Mike Santana, the TNA heavyweight champion, or former, I guess, now, or maybe still champion. I don't know how that works. 3 years clean and sober. That is his 3 years chip. I like to, due to my past battles with numerous things, I like to be able to share this kind of stuff. We shared Jeff Jarrett's And then we shared Jeff Hardy's not that long ago, too. Got his 6-month chip or his year chip whenever that happened.
Congratulations.
Keep the course. It's worth it in the long run. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right. I knew this would be a quick episode today. We were trying to kind of get through some things and stuff. We've got final thoughts this week. I've been using the final thoughts as kind of like a vigilante kind of thing. I'm like a vigilante cat. I can see through wooden doors. I can see through wooden doors because I'm an X-ray cat. My final thoughts this week, it was brought to my attention on Facebook first. Go ahead and hit us with the first one here, that there's this wrestler guy out there. Someone put, "Hi, I don't know, you don't know me at all, but I saw this post from someone else who shared it. He'd always ask me for my nudes, even before I started selling content. When I started selling, he asked for it for free. I never thought anything like this could have happened. Now I'm glad I never did." Now, I want you to go ahead and flip to the next one. This is the post that she's seen. Says, "So I seen that Peter Clubber Lang," that's the guy's name, who is also a promoter for a certain professional wrestling group, is being outed across social media. When I'm not understanding why everyone is surprised, I posted screenshots that he was constantly asking me to send him nudes and to be his girlfriend, to the point I couldn't promote with him anymore when I was doing OnlyFans, so I snapped on him and, what does that say, cut him off and posted what's going on. The fact no one listened, to the point now there is a victim involved with AI porn. I don't know why everyone never listens to me when stuff like this happens. So there
isn't a victim. And now there wasn't a victim, and now there is.
Okay, hit us with the next one, to which Gigi Allen commented underneath her thing. "When I was selling content, I posted numerous screenshots of him asking me for nudes." And it's basically the same thing here. Says she's telling her, I'm happy people are listening to you now." Evidently, there's this guy named Peter Clubber Lane. You can look him up on Judici. You can look him up through any wrestling credibility site. I'm not giving him the 15 minutes of fame of putting his picture or any of that shit on our podcast.
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve the promotion through our good people that we have watch us. However, Peter Clubber Lane, go to Trash Bag Wrestlers on YouTube, Trash Bag Wrestlers, and they have a whole write-up, picture, the screenshots of the Judici, everything that he's in trouble for, and everything. Peter Clubber Lane, you are the latest addition to the Walk of Shame. Everybody at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shameless man. Also, if he's close to you, I'm not saying castration is a possibility, but I'm just saying, then you suck now, just like Val Venus. Peter Clubber Lane, first off, Clubber, you don't deserve to have Mr. T's last name from Rocky 2.
Not only that,
you son of a bitch.
You got a dumbass name.
Yeah, he's a Dick Clubber. I'm sorry, Peter Clubber Lane. Anyway, here's the deal.
He does Peter's Clubber?
He does AI porn pictures of different wrestlers and OnlyFans content models. I'm guessing he's trying to sell those, as well as he was hitting on underage girls at professional wrestling shows.
Fucking disgusting.
You're a disgusting piece of shit. Add him to the long list of Pro Wrestling Throwdowns, a list of pedophiles and creeps that we've busted over the years, trying to keep people safe out there. We're a wrestling community, but if we can't look out for each other, then we don't deserve to be a community. It's not about being the hero. It's about being a decent person.
But here's the deal: people like this have no business in this community.
No, they have no business breathing the same air that we breathe. But anyway, that is the last of the show. I want to end on a positive note. They have released a whole bunch of good wrestling matches, classic wrestling matches on WWE Vault and WCW Vault on YouTube. One of which is a very early match, dark match, with OVW talent wrestling. Randy Orton, as he was in OVW,
Ooh.
teamed with Dashing Cody Rhodes
Ooh.
to take on, what was it? To take on Shelton Benjamin and the prototype John Cena in a dark match.
Heck yeah.
Really fun, really short, but a lot of good matches showing up on the YouTube channels. If you could get out, watch professional wrestling, support your indie local wrestling companies. They need your money more than the big ones do. A lot of good wrestling can be seen for a fraction of what WWE wants for tickets. WrestleMania is underselling a lot. I heard through one of my sources that I listened to said that they are behind by like 60% of where they were last year for WrestleMania. Even with the discounts this past weekend. This is what American wrestling fans need to do to let them know we're not going to pay your fucking prices for this bullshit. They were jumping at the fact to go back to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions because they believe that that's where the money's.
Speaking of needing money, where can people find us?
Yeah, you can find us at streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown for all your merch needs. Facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, Pro Wrestling TD on X, Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1 on TikTok. You can leave us emails at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com.
If you want to contact any of us directly through the Facebook, all of us connected to the Facebook page.
Just write it, it will get where it needs to go. If anyone is out there that wants to sponsor an episode, you can get a hold of us at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Just let us know. Put the header as business inquiry, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Be sure to join us on all social media, social media that is out there. Like I said, have a fun week. Elimination Chamber is next week.
Also, if there's ever anything you want to see on an episode, message somebody or put it in a post.
Also, Wolfie, one of our friends, one of our number one fans, is doing a GoFundMe on YouTube right now to send him and his partner to the Special Olympics bowling team to Vegas or something like that. It's a store where you can buy a pop-up store where you can buy shirts and stuff, and all proceeds go to sending him and his bowling partner to the Special Olympics.
Good luck, guys.
Of bowling. Good luck, guys. I hope that this helps a little bit. Be sure, let Wolfie know we sent you, and as always, from us to you, keep it in the ring.